Thuram wasn't finished yet. With 2 goals, Thuram amazed not only his teammates, but the whole of France. Croatia never recovered, and France had secured its first opportunity in history to play in a World Cup final.
For one night, if he had gone, to say that he wanted to be president, everyone would have voted for him. That night in France, William Thuram was the king. Anything he wanted that night, he would have had from anyone.
The news came through that France was to meet the competition's favourites and 4-time world champions, Brazil, in the final. But with the team preparing themselves for the most historic day in French football, rumours began to circulate that Brazil's #1 star, Ronaldo, was unfit to play.
Of course we were aware of what was going on with Ronaldo, but we wanted to play against the real Brazilian team, with Ronaldo carrying the flag. We wanted to see how we measured up to this legendary team. Brazil, for real.
When the 2 sides finally lined up, there was a palpable sense of expectation. Ronaldo had been deemed fit, and the question everyone was asking was, could France rewrite their history? Could France beat the greatest footballing nation in the world? France had the best of the opening 20 minutes, with their defence allowing no one near the French goal. And then, in the 27th minute, Zinedine Zidane showed the world exactly why Aimé Jacquet had faith in him. From a corner supplied by Emmanuel Petit, Zidane scored the goal the whole of France was waiting for.
Even if you do dream about it, think about it, want to do it, you tell yourself it's not possible. And that's why I said afterwards that in my life, nothing is going to be impossible anymore.
Stunned, the Brazilians push forward. But Ronaldo seems unusually detached. Then Zidane repeats the impossible, when in the 46th minute he scores again, and again, it's with a header. The second half begins with just 45 minutes separating France from victory. But within minutes, Desailly is booked. Yet the Brazilians looked as if they knew this wasn't their day. The troubled Ronaldo seemed close to despair. But then in the 68th minute, disaster strikes for the French.
I knew that behind Cafu there weren't any more defenders, which meant that if I could intercept the ball, I could go for goal on my own. I got a bit carried away by my excitement, by the dream of scoring a goal in the World Cup final, and I got caught up by my commitment to that.
Just like in 1958 against Brazil, France are down to 10 men.
The fear was that Desailly sending off was going to just provide Brazil with that opportunity that they needed. Down to 10 men, there wasn't a lot of time to hang on, but you just felt that if Brazil had been able to sneak a goal in, then the French could have just fallen apart.
But Jacquet had spent years training the team for an eventuality like this, and nothing was going to rock his defence. He knew that a French victory was now truly possible. history was being made. And then Emmanuel Petit put the icing on the cake in the 90th minute.
I was running two defenders and I saw the goalkeeper come to me. I didn't know that I'm going to score the goal, but they didn't really attack me. I think they gave up straight away. I don't have a lot of memories of that goals. The only memories I have, it's a shame because it's me.
The moment when Emmanuel Petit scored the third goal, I said then, it's over. And I said to my trainer, we're world champions. He says to me, we have been for a long time. You know, I never noticed when the whistle blew. I had a mental block. I don't remember anything more.
Je me souviens plus.
To win the World Cup, that's the dream of every little kid who love football. And then suddenly you are in your dream, in live. Normally in a dream or stuff like that, before you're actually about to lift the cup or about to win, you wake up and you want to go back to sleep quick to see if you can catch the dream back, but it did happen.
As France were the hosts of the World Cup, it was the job of the President Jacques Chirac to award the cup. On the way to pick up the trophy, Captain Deschamps is congratulated by Michel Platini.
It's amazing. A privilege because I was the first. I was captain. You feel like stopping time so that everything stands still. It can't get any better than that. It's the result of an enormous effort and lots of hard work, and is a massive reward.
The final was seen by an estimated 25 million people in France alone, breaking all previous records. On the Champs-Élysées in Paris, more than 1 million people gathered in a massive outpouring of national euphoria. Similar scenes were witnessed across the country. With French flags and Algerian flags flying happily side by side, the victory was seen as a triumph for multicultural France. Zinedine Zidane was seen as the talisman of the French victory and became France's most popular Frenchman.
I went rapidly to the Champs-Élysées to participate in the streets. And when I saw the image of Zidane on Arc de Triomphe, I can't imagine how for me it was something so strong. For the people of my generation, Arc de Triomphe was the symbol of patriotic ceremonies. And for the first time, I saw the face of a man coming through his parents from Algeria. I don't find the words to express how I was happy, enthusiastic. For me, it was one of the most beautiful days of my life.
With the French victory of 1998, Aimé Jacquet and his team had proved their critics wrong. They had shown the world that France was a nation with the mentality to win. But more importantly, the French multicultural team had shown the country the rewards of racial harmony. But for how long would France listen?